How Chelsea's 2021-22 sales have performed this season. Chelsea have adopted a similar transfer policy since the turn of the 21st century, with big money signings often arriving at Stamford Bridge. This has resulted in players being sold in order to finance these big moves, and with Romelu Lukaku arriving in 2021 it was no exception. Many of these stars couldn't see a future at the club and so opted to leave rather than being forced out by Chelsea. While some were simply deemed surplus to requirements, how have the stars Chelsea sold and loaned out this year performed? Tammy Abraham, Roma. After a period of playing second fiddle at Chelsea, Tammy Abraham was sold in order to finance the aforementioned move for Lukaku. However, while the Belgian hasn't hit the ground running, the same can't be said for Abraham. He is now adored in Rome, and is already a fan favorite. His brace against City rivals Lazio took him to 23 goals in all competitions this season, with 4 assists to his name as well. Abraham has found an environment to thrive in, and he's making the most of it. Marc Guéhi, Crystal Palace. Part of England's U17 World Cup winning squad, Marc Guéhi captained Chelsea's youth sides, and has now taken the armband at Crystal Palace. He has been superb at Selhurst Park and his performances earned himself a first senior England call-up for the upcoming internationals. Guéhi has played 28 of Palace's 29 league games, and is one of the first names in Patrick Vieira's team sheet. Olivier Giroud, AC Milan. Aging like a fine wine, Olivier Giroud left Chelsea for just £2 million last summer, and with 15 goal involvements so far this season, he's more than repaid AC Milan's investment. Giroud's best display was undoubtedly his brace in Milan's 2-1 win over Inter in February, which set them on their way towards a first Serie A title since 2011. Kurt Zouma, West Ham. Kurt Zouma has played 24 times for a West Ham team who are still in the top 4 race and are into the quarter-finals of the Europa League. He's been a fairly solid defensive presence, but has missed a large chunk of game time through injury. Davide Zappacosta, Atalanta. A rotation option at best at Chelsea, Davide Zappacosta has been far more valuable to Atalanta. The Italian has played over 30 times in all competitions, scoring twice and assisting 4 times. The side are facing a year without Champions League football, however, as they currently sit 6th in Serie A. Fikayo Tomori, AC Milan. Fikayo Tomori has been the unmovable object at the center of one of Italy's best defensive units. The Englishman, who wasn't selected by Gareth Southgate for the most recent squad announcement, has helped Milan to 3 consecutive clean sheets alongside new partner Pierre Kalulu. He joined Milan on loan last year, and has stepped it up a notch now he's there on a permanent deal. Victor Moses, Spartak Moscow. The Nigerian has played 26 games in all competitions, and stands at a tally of 2 goals and 4 assists. He is playing as a right wing back. Conor Gallagher, Crystal Palace. The first of the high-profile loan moves on this list, England international Conor Gallagher has had an outstanding breakout year at Crystal Palace. He's notched 13 goals and assists in all competitions, and has constantly impressed with his high-energy performances and tactical astuteness. He is rumored for a Chelsea return next season. Michy Batshuayi, Besiktas. Michy Batshuayi has netted 12 goals and 5 assists in a struggling Besiktas side, who sit 8th in the Turkish top flight. The Belgium international has impressed this year.